right, y'all, the fence guys are here. You can see they started putting in some corner posts there, and they are getting ready to start working on the fence. Can't wait to see what it looks like. I just saw him. He had a set of post hole diggers, and I just saw him throw the post hole diggers down in frustration. That's not a good sign, is it? He did. I was up here, just peeked out the window, and he had the post hole diggers, and he hit it about 4 times, and he stopped, and he threw the post hole diggers. Not like picked it up and threw it, across the thing, but he, out of frustration, he just said, throw them down. I can feel his pain, trust me. He's back at it again, though. He's skipping on to the next one. That ground's hard. That ground is super hard. I actually thought that they drove them in with a post driver like we have, our T-post driver. That's what I thought they drove those posts in with. Now it looks like he's just marking them. It's gonna be interesting to see. They got a shown up heavy duty thing here. You see it's not going down. Oh goodness. They're definitely frustrated. And y'all can see that's a jam up one right there. Oh goodness. And the thing is, you only got to go 2 foot. You only got to go 2 foot. And you would think it would be so easy. But it's not moving. It's not moving. Oh, gosh. Definitely frustrated. So I think they're changing the bit out. I think they're gonna try a different bit. Let's see what this does. All right, so they went down pretty good. I think the new bit may be helping here. I hope. Oh yeah, that one looks like it's moving. All right, that one's working better right there. That new bit's working better. It's beating them, but I think that one is the ticket. That one seems to be working better now. Good deal. Good deal. Now they're rolling. Here, y'all, look here. Give you a quick update. They are done for the day. Got all the poles set in. Of course, they gotta let the concrete set up. They will be back tomorrow to put the chain link fence up. So, stay tuned for that. I am grateful though they were able to get the post in. For a minute there, I thought they may quit on us, but they didn't. Good morning, y'all. It is the next day. The guys are here. They got here about 7:30ish. They're getting started back there on the fence, and I can't wait to see when it's finished. It should be done today. I don't know how long it's going to take them to pull the fence and set up the gates. I would think that yesterday, setting those poles on that hard ground is going to be, or was their biggest challenge back there. So not for sure how long that's going to take. I just can't wait to see what it looks like with the fence back there. I mean, it's going to look different. And it's really going to look different when, we start designing planting beds back there and all that's completely going to change. But super stoked. In the meantime, got to go take care of the farm this morning. I do got one little issue, y'all, and that is this. So my right hand, or maybe left hand woman, Brooke's my right hand woman. So Holly's my left hand woman here. She's extremely leery of strangers. She's got to go get lamb chop. You bring lamb chop? And she really does not like new people at all. And so we have to be really, really cautious with her around new people and strangers. And I'm kind of torn. So I let her go out with me this morning to do chores because we've been keeping her inside because of the fence crews here. Those two gentlemen back there. Because I just don't want her to scare anybody. She sometimes she'll turn into a little Cujo. I know that's hard for you guys to believe. Holly does not like strangers at all. So I'm trying to think. I hate to leave her in, but at the same time, I don't want her to scare anybody at all. So maybe we just stick on the side by side, and I can keep her there. Everything will be okay. I just don't want her scaring anybody or worse. She hasn't really bitten anybody really, but she acts like she's going to. So we got to be cautious with Holly. Hey, if I let you out and you can take lamb chop, you gonna act right? You gonna act right? You gonna act right? If I let you take lamb chop, you gonna behave? Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you bring it. Just gotta remember to bring it in now. Don't leave it outside, okay? Don't leave it outside. Y'all, the weather is finally, or it feels great this morning. Just put it like that. It feels absolutely wonderful this morning. Y'all hear him? Listen. I don't blame her for sleeping late because the weather is absolutely fabulous. This is actually feeling like for real fall weather. Hey, buddy, how y'all doing this morning? You doing all right? Fall is in the air, ain't it, cuz? Sure is. Fall is in the air, guys. How you guys doing this morning, Somebody's in the pond, aren't they?
Yesterday morning,
Yeah.
they were this deep.
Really?
Both of them.
Goodness gracious. You guys can see the pond is starting to evaporate on us. Yeah. We haven't had much rain this year at all. But we gotta show y'all something in here that I haven't talked about on this channel yet. We've been talking about it on your channel, and that is Goldie's been leaving us some surprises.
Some golden nuggets.
Some golden nuggets. Somebody buying eggs or somebody at the gate. Well, if y'all heard the dogs barking and we kind of stopped abruptly, we had a egg customer up there that wanted to see if we had another dozen eggs, and we had to stop and go collect eggs and let them have that dozen. So
she literally got a dozen fresh off the
yeah.
conveyor belt because I reached my hand in to gather and one rolled down with that shiny coating on it. I tried to tell her about it, but I don't think she has chickens, so she didn't understand what I was talking about.
Oh, and also talking about eggs, let's show y'all the golden nuggets we got. That's it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's big. Cool, they got it covered up, don't they?
I mean, they're continuously adding material to it.
I mean, that is really covered up.
I don't want to mess up what they've got going on here.
Yeah.
But I can only see two down in there.
You see 2 eggs?
2 eggs. There's the second one.
You'll see it right there.
This is the first one. So that's all that's in there.
Okay.
But
yep, there's number 2 right there. So she hasn't laid number 3.
Well,
that we know
not that
of.
we know of.
It could be somewhere around here.
It could be. But I also explained in my video that we don't want Nugget to sit.
Right.
And we don't want to go through the process of hatching them ourselves.
Right.
So my friend Catherine over at G&G Farms has our cabinet incubator already set up and ready to go.
I like it.
Well, Catherine wants emus.
Yeah.
And, you know, it may or may not happen, but you don't know unless you try.
That's right.
So without him sitting and us just disposing of the eggs, she's going to attempt her hand at the very intricate process of incubating emu eggs.
Incubating emu eggs is totally different than chickens, ducks, geese, or whatever. They have to be weighed at least once or twice a week. And then if they weigh too much, then you have to adjust the humidity. And if they weigh too little, then you have to adjust the humidity. So it's constantly, I know, it's very intricate. Somebody's got to be, you know, on it all the time. It's not sticking the egg in there and cutting the incubator on, and that's it.
And plus, this process takes 60 days.
Yes.
So you have to think the time that it will be involved in this process.
Number one, we really don't need any more emus. We really don't. 2 is plenty. And number 2 is that we really don't feel like we have time to do what needs to be done to hatch an emu egg. We tried it one time before, and it got to a full stage. I mean, it was fully formed and everything, but it passed away in the egg. And so we just don't want to go through all that again. But luckily, Miss Catherine over there at G&G says that she's up for the challenge. So fingers crossed that all works out well for her. And of course, our emus as well. I hear you, babies. I hear you, babies, this morning. I'm gonna get the boss lady. I see you, boss lady. Yeah. I see you this morning. We're gonna get you fixed up, girl. What's going on, Big Daddy Top? Hey, brother, can I get a fist bump this morning? That's what I'm talking about. Big skipper tipper fist bump. Thank you, sir. Y'all ready to come on out? Y'all come on. Come on out. How y'all doing? I hear Honey talking to us this morning.
We got a problem.
What's that? Oh, goodness. Who's sitting in it?
Mildred thinks that her and Moody can seesaw, and Moody always wins.
Goodness gracious. And you know, I had those
T-post and...
Well, I got T-post in it, and then I strapped it down with those heavy-duty metal tie straps. I don't know how many pounds of pressure they can handle. I'll come over and fix it, though.
Well, usually what happens if I put feet in it,
Moody pushes
they push
it down?
it back down. I just don't know why it happens.
Hey, Jess. Hey, hon. Y'all doing okay this morning? Moody said he liked his a little tall anyways. All right, I gotta go get the boss lady. I was letting her food marinate. I gotta go get her taken care of this morning. There's your food. Hey, I was gonna tell you that they should be finished up with the fence today. And I cannot wait to see what it looks like. I cannot wait. I appreciate you letting us, I appreciate you approving and green lighting the whole project, backyard and the fence and everything. You know, just don't let it interfere with that little quarter raise, you know. Okay. All right, enjoy your breakfast. What's going on, drawers? Snow White? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Y'all come on out. There y'all go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You said Moody fixed the bin?
He fixed
the trough?
He fixed the
Good.
trough. All he did was push his head on it, back down it went. But I sure am glad you put those posts around it.
Oh yeah,
Because it would be across that pasture.
Yeah, it'd be in trouble. I may sneak over there and try to put some more of those steel zip ties on it.
It doesn't happen very often.
No. Hey, Sylvester. Hey, Big Daddy. How you doing? Y'all got food, buddy. I just checked it. Y'all got food, partner? And water? Y'all got plenty in here. Set the eggs that left over in the fridge this morning. Hey, Moody, I'll tell you, I appreciate you fixing the trough for me. I really do. I appreciate that. Get those stinking stunks of hay. All right, Holly, I must say, you've been good. You've been good, girl. Yeah, you have. You've been good. All right, load up. Let's go. Good girl. Ah, good girl. All right, there, bosom buddies. Let me get y'all some hay over here. There y'all go. Okay, so they just left, and we're about to go see the fence in the back, which I can already see it already right now, and it looks absolutely fabulous, by the way. What do you think?
I'm just glad we didn't try to do it ourselves. Well, I mean, chain link.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought we might could do the chain link ourselves.
We tossed around several ideas. We tossed around doing chain link ourselves. We tossed around doing California fencing, which I didn't like. And if you don't know what California fencing is, it's basically wood post and with chain link on it. I'll put a picture of it in this video. I don't like it.
It's something that we couldn't have tackled, especially not and got it done in 2 days.
No, not at all. If they hadn't put them posts in concrete, they could have done it in 1 day.
Oh yeah, I mean that was the whole reason why it took 2
Yeah,
days.
it is. But it looks great, and this is perfect. This
I-
is absolutely perfect.
I am very pleased with the outcome, even though it wasn't what we originally planned.
Yeah, me too.
We couldn't dig, holes as deep as they needed to go to set up wooden posts, and this was the alternative.
Yeah, it looks great. It really does look great.
And I had to drive the side-by-side back here already.
Did it work fine?
I had plenty of room.
Perfect.
So driving the side-by-side as wide as it is, the new one,
Yeah, that one's bigger.
I know
bigger.
the tractor won't have any problem either.
I agree.
And plus we got the wide gate over there to get in, and all this space that we can work with.
Yeah.
Win-win.
So now that this is done, this has been the main hiccup, is this getting the fence finished. And now we can start on other things back here. And there's some little cosmetic things that I would like to do back here. Is number one is we're going to build a little structure to go that's breathable. We want it breathable. It's going to cover up our utilities back here so you don't see them. Just kind of just fades into the landscape. So one thing that I want to do right here is I want to build an arbor right here in front of the greenhouse right here. And I may do one like I got in front of the other greenhouse with the climbing pinky rose on it, but plant a different rose on it. And I may even do, I've been wanting a Peggy Martin. I told you we may put in Peggy Martin on that side. I may put Peggy over here. I'll figure that out. Right here is our propane tank. I've been wanting to plant a Lady Banks rose over here and cover up this, or plant it in front of this propane tank, and it will definitely make it disappear and not interfere with putting gas in it or messing anything up like that. And I love Lady Banks rose. I would like to have a white one, but I'm not opposed to putting a yellow one either. I like both of them. Absolutely gorgeous. It is a springtime bloomer, but y'all, when that Lady Banks blooms, good goobly goo. Unfreaking believable. Just gorgeous, and it will definitely just cover this whole area up. It'll get massive. So I love to do that. And then of course right here, this area, I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm not gonna put any gravel here. I'm gonna leave this for the chickens. This is gonna be the little chicken area right here. And we'll put the coop over here, make it look cute and nice, and get these guys set up for sure. Now, wherever you see a black mat, like right here, we're gonna put some more gravel there. And somewhere over here behind Brooke's mom's house area right here, like right around in here, maybe build like a little sitting area, picnic table, something over here, and somehow get some shade over here to it. I'm not quite for sure exactly how I'm gonna figure this out. I do have to be careful in this area too. You can see where I got the wheelbarrows and carts over there. That's where I was bringing in some of this gravel for over in that area. Our septic tank's over there, so I want to be able to have access to it for sure. So I don't want to make it where it's hard if we ever down the road have to replace it, pump it, or whatever. It's accessible and can be, you know, got to fairly easy. But don't take my word for it about this place now. Gotta ask the sheriff what he thinks. What you think about the new space back here? It's gonna be pretty daggum awesome, don't you think? Yep, I agree. It's gonna be pretty awesome. I know it still looks like a hodgepodge mess back here right now, but just wait. That's all I can say. Just wait. This time next year, this area back here is gonna look absolutely nothing like you see it right now. Nothing. It's not gonna look anything like this at all. Hey y'all, Moody, I meant to tell you, I didn't say this in the last video, but I appreciate everything you do. You don't know this, but we used your old hay and your patties to fill in the new kitchen garden in the backyard. But I did want to come back here and tell you I appreciate you, and you too, girl. Okay, I appreciate you too, Miss Mildred. Hey, but not only are the beds filled, the fence is installed. The new fence in the back kitchen garden, Alabama potager garden, is in. It looks magnificent. And in the meantime, y'all be good and keep making them patties. You never know, we might need some, you know what I mean?